Hi, I'm Bryce. If pride is all about feeding our ego most of all, then humility is about feeding our ego least of all. Does that mean we make ourselves lesser than anyone else? Well, actually, no. Today, let's talk about what it means to be humble and how to practice biblical humility every day. Basically, to be humble is to stop thinking about ourselves all the time. As C.S. Lewis rightly said, being humble means we think of ourselves less. Not lesser, but less. Being humble doesn't mean we're down on ourselves. Rather, it means we don't need constant ego feeding through external praise. When we're constantly worried about what people think about us or if they'll approve of us, that's our pride seeking validation. Having true humility means that you're free to love, serve, and encourage others, and that you can be confident of your own self-worth. Humble people can be confident in themselves and their abilities and also not be prideful about it. Being humble doesn't mean that we become everyone's doormat and forget our own personal needs either. So, how can we be more humble? Like most things, humility requires that we practice and nurture those habits over time. Developing humility can be a difficult process, especially if it doesn't come naturally. God is willing to help you cultivate true humility. So please start with prayer. We also have a few steps that may help you along the way. Step 1. Examine your motives. Examining our heart's motivations on a regular basis helps us keep in touch with our heart's desires. But we do have to be honest. It's not wrong to want a thank you, but that shouldn't be the only reason we serve someone. Whenever our goal is obtaining praise, recognition, or rewards for ourselves, we're acting on pride, not humility. If you're unsure, ask God to reveal and correct any prideful motives so that you can realign them toward humility. Step 2. Examine your responses. This next step may be more difficult than the first because it involves examining your response to feeling left out, insulted, ignored, or underappreciated. It's easy to jump into defensive mode or feel sorry for ourselves, but being humble means that we don't let these things hurt us. Pride tells us that we need to be noticed, remembered, and included. Is it sad to be overlooked, forgotten, or left out? Well, of course. Jesus was not treated well by people either. He knows what it's like to be insulted, left out, rejected, and underappreciated. Talk to him about what you're feeling. He understands being disappointed and frustrated with others. In the midst of those feelings, remember that your self-worth isn't dependent upon others' approval, that your value is inherent because the creator of the universe loves you and chose for you to exist. Step 3. Capture your pride. We can only conquer pride when we accept that pride is a problem. Ask God for help and actively seek to change. When the Holy Spirit convicts us of prideful thoughts, our job is to respond in humble obedience to His instruction. Capture prideful thoughts and ask God to help us transform them into something that brings Him glory. The Bible tells us that humility is essential to serving God and others with the right heart. Remember, being humble doesn't mean we devalue ourselves. It just means we stop focusing on ourselves all the time. Recognize the great value of loving others and bringing God glory through our words and actions. When we choose to be humble, God honors that. True humility brings freedom from the bonds of pride. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. We answer questions like this every day, so head over to 412teens.org to ask your own spiritual questions.